Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything. I'm coming at you with another Wargaming miniature video. In this video, we're going to continue our little project on building our Sarissa buildings. This one is for an American War of Independence. It is the house with porch, stone chimney number 2. This is a beautiful looking little model here. We're going to go ahead and open this up and we're going to build it. Alright, this is an MDF building and it's cut out with laser. It's a precision cut. And what I need to do is pop all the pieces out and set them off to the side, ready for construction. That's a roof. That's a roof. Okay, so, and then those are like insides of the windows. This has a different style of chimney than the last one. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start popping all these out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got everything popped out and ready to go. I've even got a few pieces of trash. Alright, now I'm going to set the instructions off to the side a little bit as I read them, but I'm going to do any gluing on top of this wax paper so that if any glue does escape and get on the workbench, it won't stick because it won't stick to the wax paper. Okay, the first thing to do is glue external chimney stack to the chimney gable. Okay, we already know what they mean by that. Put a little glue here, and then I'm going to use my Mark I glue applicator to spread the glue so it's not clumped up in any one spot, and then glue it as evenly as possible with the slope of the chimney with the slope of the roof, and also with the top of the chimney with the top of the gable. And then line up the bottom, so you want it to be perpendicular, you don't want it to be cattywampus. Alright, now you don't want to put it all the way to the bottom because that little groove there fits into your floor. So you want to make sure there's enough room for that groove and this to slide in. Okay, perfect. Glue the internal fireplace to the inside of the chimney gable end. Okay, now I was struggling with this last time because it sits about that low. It doesn't meet up flush at the top. That's not where it goes. It has to be flush with, not in, oh, what am I trying to say? Flush with the floor, but not, yeah, so that at least this groove will slide down into the floor. Because of that, this piece will sit right on top of it. That's a much better fit than the last building I did. I give this building a 100. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. I don't use a whole lot of glue, just enough to make it sticky. And I use this kind of as a guide, so that when I do put the roof on, there won't be a problem. There, it's perfect. Now I take this off so no glue gets caught on it. Alright, I'm going to take that piece, I'm going to set it off over here. Okay, now it says support the roof supports, this and this, to the roof panels. Be conscious of the direction of the shingles. They should be going downward, and it should be fairly smooth along the top. Okay. Also be conscious of the little notch at the top. That is the side that goes to the fireplace. Okay. Go ahead and glue both sides. Remember, when you're putting the fireplace onto the roof, the stones need to go in. Okay, very interesting. That wasn't very stiff at all. Neither was this side. Okay, I'm going to apply a little bit of glue along this edge here as well. Okay, perfect. Good. They're all in their little grooves. Applying a little bit of pressure there to make sure the glue grips it. And then wiping off any excess that you might see while gaming. Okay, I'm going to set this standing up like that, because I can't lay it down because of the chimney would get in the way. Actually, I could put the chimney on the bottom like that. I'm going to set that over there because I don't expect it to leak. Okay, now there's only a front and back, and it says glue the door frames and the window frames to their appropriate doors or windows. That is not a door. That goes to the shed. This is a door. This is a door frame. You can punch that door out. If you don't want it there, you can actually remove it and make it more of a skirmish type building. So you could have guys like fighting out of the doorway, fighting out of the windows. But because I'm building this for black powder, and this is a mass combat game where you have guys, multiple guys mounted on a base, it's not that kind of a building. This isn't a skirmish game. This is a mass rank and file game, I guess is what they call it. Okay, the door frame is on there. It looks nice. All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna apply some glue on these, and I'm gonna put them on their appropriate windows, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got the frames glued down. Now the next one is glue the walls of the lean-to together and fix to the front wall. Yeah, this looks like a lean-to. Now this has a slot on the bottom. I got to make sure I put it on the bottom so that when I affix it to the floor base, it'll fit. Okay, that looks like a lean-to. Okay, well this doesn't really say, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this down on there, and that'll give that back, I guess they're calling this a lean-to. Looks like a little storage shed to me. Give it more stability. Okay, let that sit there and dry for a second. Let's go ahead and start getting this thing together. All right. put this bad boy right there. And I can lean all at once, that'd be fine. I'm going to put this bad boy right here. You also can lean. This is going to be going on the back, right? So I want to make sure there is glue where it needs to be. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that one fit in there pretty good. Okay, before I do that, let's put this door in the front. Okay, we're gonna, that'll let fit in there nice. So now when I stand these up, they should just slot directly into where they need to be. And lo and behold, they do. They go right where they need to be. This is in, that is in, that is in. The corners are all flush. Get rid of some excess glue. Okay, that one wasn't flush until I pushed on it. So far so good, right? That's looking good. Okay, I'm going to give this just a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes before I touch anything. Alright guys, I'm going to put the front handrail on. We're going to go ahead and glue the bottoms as that touches the porch, the sides, as that touches the side rails. Yep. Here we go. And while that is doing its thing, I'm going to wipe some excess glue off of here. Now I could leave this, or this is a removable piece, so that I could put models down inside there, or I could glue it down. I think I'm going to glue it down because if I need to put models in there, I can slide them in from the side. Okay, we're almost done. Alright, now this would normally just slide down on top of there like that. Let's get that out of the way and kind of take a look at that. Yeah, there's a little bit of excess glue, but when that dries, you're not going to see any of that glue. And I'm going to leave it this color. I think I want to leave it this color. I think I'm going to go in and try to paint the bricks and maybe the brick around the bottom, but leaving the house this brown color. Maybe painting a little bit on the top. But now I can take, because I didn't glue this down, if I ever wanted to put anything inside, I could just lift this up and put it inside. Okay, I'm going to set that off over there, and you can kind of see the scale. Got some British guys. Alright, and if you follow my Princeton project videos, you'll see these finished painted. I'm not going to paint them on these construction videos, but later down the road, when I do paint them, you'll get a chance to see what they look like if you follow my Princeton project videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you want to like and subscribe to the channel, please do, and I've got more of these to come.